This video is all about fixing GPU and NVMe stuttering caused by hidden PCIe power management settings inside Windows. If you're experiencing random micro stutters, frame time spikes, or sudden lag when your game is loading textures or assets, there's a good chance your PCIe devices are being forced into low power states. In this video, I'll show you the exact settings that stop your GPU and NVMe drive from throttling or sleeping mid-game. After applying these tweaks, your system can maintain more stable performance with smoother gameplay and fewer frame time spikes. Watch till the end, hit like and subscribe, and let's fix it properly. So guys, NVMe drives are designed to enter low power idle states when the system thinks the drive isn't being used. That saves energy, but during gaming, it creates a delay when the SSD suddenly needs to wake up to load textures, maps, or shaders. That short wake-up time can translate into frame time spikes, small freezes, or inconsistent smoothness while playing. First, open the Windows search bar, type Registry Editor, and press Enter to open it. When the User Account Control prompt appears, click Yes so the Registry Editor launches with full system permissions. Once the registry window opens, copy the exact registry path from the video description. Paste it into the address bar at the top of the Registry Editor and press Enter. This will take you directly to the correct location instead of manually navigating through multiple registry folders. Now, move your cursor to the right side panel. Right-click on an empty space, select New, and choose DWORD 32-bit value. Name this new value Disable Idle Power Management. After creating it, double-click the entry and change its value to 1, then click OK to apply the change. Setting this value disables aggressive NVMe idle power management behavior. Instead of putting the SSD controller into deep sleep states, the drive stays ready to respond instantly whenever the game requests data. This helps prevent storage wake-up delays during asset streaming, which can reduce micro-stutters, frame time spikes, and loading hiccups while gaming. Now guys, this is a quick check because sometimes GPU and NVMe devices can share the same CPU interrupt line, which may increase latency when both are under heavy load. First, open Device Manager from the Windows search bar. Once it opens, go to the View option at the top and click Resources by Type, so Windows displays devices based on hardware resources instead of categories. Now, scroll down and expand the section called Interrupt Request, IRQ. This will show you which hardware components are sharing interrupt lines with the CPU. Carefully look through the list and check whether your graphics card and your NVMe storage controller appear on the same IRQ number. If you notice that both devices are sharing the same interrupt line, it can sometimes cause resource contention during heavy gaming workloads where the GPU is rendering frames while the NVMe drive is streaming assets at the same time. To improve this, you can try moving the NVMe drive to a different motherboard M.2 slot if your system has more than one slot available. Another helpful step is updating your motherboard chipset drivers, because newer drivers often improve how Windows distributes hardware interrupts. Alright guys, this step focuses on improving how your GPU and NVMe drive communicate with the CPU. By default, many devices use older, line-based interrupts, which can become noisy and inefficient when the system is under heavy load. First, download MSI Utility. You can grab it directly from my official Discord server, and the invite link is available in the video description. Once you download, open it. When the utility opens, you will see a list of hardware devices. Find your graphics card entry. Once you locate it, tick the MSI checkbox next to it and set the priority dropdown to High. This ensures your GPU receives higher priority interrupt handling during heavy rendering workloads. Next, find your NVMe controller, which is usually labeled something like NVM Express Controller or Storage Controller. Tick the MSI checkbox for that device as well, and again, set the priority to High. This allows your NVMe drive to deliver storage interrupts more efficiently when the game is streaming assets from the SSD. After enabling MSI mode for both devices, click Apply to save the changes. Once that's done, Restart your PC so Windows reloads the interrupt configuration. By enabling MSI interrupt mode, each device communicates with the CPU more cleanly and independently. This reduces interrupt contention, improves frame time stability, and can help eliminate NVMe streaming stutters that sometimes occur during heavy gameplay scenes. Now guys, if you're facing lag, ping spikes, or unstable connections in your online games, the GearUp booster is the perfect tool to fix those issues. Here is how to use it. To get started with GearUp Booster, download the tool from the official website using the link in the description. After downloading, install it on your PC. Once installed, you'll see the GearUp Booster interface. The first step is to log in with your Facebook or Google account. On the Home tab, you'll find all the games installed on your PC. If you go to the Games tab, you can browse thousands of games available for optimization. To optimize your network and FPS, return to the Home tab and select the game you want to boost: Roblox, Fortnite, or any game. Click the Boost button and the tool will begin optimizing the game. It will automatically find the best server for you. Next, you'll need to choose your server region. Select the nearest server for the best connection. In my case, the middle server works best. After selecting the server, close the window. Now go to the Not tab, where you'll see a list of servers available in the Middle East. Choose the nearest one, or let GearUp automatically pick the best server for you. I recommend setting it to automatic for the best results. Finally, close the window and launch your game using GearUp Booster. This will help you optimize Fortnite or any other game for lower ping and higher FPS. Now guys, PCIe Active State Power Management allows the system to place PCIe devices into lower power states when they are idle. While this is good for saving energy, it can introduce a small delay when the GPU or SSD suddenly needs to wake back up during gameplay, which may show up as micro stutters or frame time spikes. First, press the Windows key, type Edit Power Plan, and open it. Once the Power Plan window appears, click Change Advanced Power Settings to open the detailed power configuration panel. Now scroll down and expand PCI Express, then expand Link State Power Management. Change the setting to Off. This prevents the PCIe link from entering low power states, keeping communication between the motherboard, GPU, and NVMe controller active and ready at all times. While you are already inside the advanced power settings, expand Processor Power Management and set Minimum Processor State to 100%. This ensures the CPU does not downclock aggressively while the system is under load, helping maintain more stable processing speed during heavy gameplay moments. Next, expand Hard Disk and set Turn Off Hard Disk After to Never. Even though NVMe drives usually ignore this setting, disabling the timeout ensures Windows does not attempt to put storage devices into idle power states while the system is actively being used. After applying these settings, click Apply, then OK, and restart your PC. With PCIe power saving disabled and the system locked into performance mode, your GPU and NVMe drive remain fully responsive, which helps reduce latency spikes, prevent storage wake-up delays, and maintain smoother frame delivery during gaming. Alright guys, the storage driver queue depth can influence how quickly the system processes read and write operations. During gaming, especially in modern titles that constantly stream textures, shaders, and world assets from the SSD, inefficient buffering can sometimes introduce small stalls or loading hiccups. First, press the Windows key, type Device Manager, and open it from the search results. Once the Device Manager window appears, inside this category, locate your NVMe controller. The exact name may vary depending on your hardware, but it usually appears as something like Standard NVMe Express Controller or the specific controller name used by your SSD. Right-click on this controller and select Properties. When the Properties window opens, switch to the Policies tab at the top. In this section, you will see an option called Write Caching on the device. Enable this checkbox so Windows can buffer small write operations before committing them to the drive. After enabling the option, click OK to save the change. Finally, restart your PC so the storage driver reloads with the updated caching behavior. Allowing write caching helps the NVMe controller handle bursts of small data operations more efficiently. During gaming, this can reduce small storage stalls that occur when textures or shaders are being streamed from the drive, helping maintain smoother gameplay and more stable frame delivery. And that's how you stop hidden PCIe power behaviors from causing GPU and NVMe stutters during gaming. If this guide helped you get smoother gameplay and more stable FPS, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next optimization guide.